Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel GeoSkills. Today, we are diving into the world of topographical maps, where contour lines reveal the secrets of the Earth's surface features. If you have ever thought how to interpret these intricate lines, you are in the right place. Stay tuned as we explore the topography of different landscapes represented on a topographical sheet. Let's get started. As we all know, topographical sheet illustrates landscapes using contour lines, each depicting a specific elevation. These lines connect points of equal height, forming patterns that reveal the terrain's shape. Together, they provide a detailed visual representation of the land's topography. On a topographical sheet, different landscapes represented by a different combination of contours. Here is a brief description of some of the landforms. First of all, we have the plateau. On a topographical sheet, a plateau is depicted by concentric contour lines forming a roughly horizontal pattern. These lines indicate a relatively flat elevated landmass with consistent elevation. Contour lines close together suggest steep edges, while wider spacing implies a gradual ascent or descent. Moving on to a more subtle elevation change, we have the gentle slope. A gentle slope appears on a topographical map as evenly spaced contour lines with a consistent gradient. These lines run parallel, indicating a gradual incline or decline. The spacing between contour lines is subtle, reflecting the mild elevation change characteristic of a gentle slope. Now, let's explore flat land. Flat land is portrayed on a topographical sheet by loosely packed contour lines, often forming a decent slope. These lines denote uniform elevation, indicating a terrain with minimal height variation. The absence of pronounced peaks or valleys illustrates a level surface. The round hill. A round hill is represented by concentric contour lines encircling the summit on a topographical map. The circular pattern signifies a smoothly rounded peak, and the spacing between lines indicates the slope's steepness. Closer lines at the summit suggest a steeper rise. Next on our topographical journey is the saddle. A saddle on a topographical sheet is portrayed as a U-shaped contour line nestled between two higher elevations. This feature represents a low point between two adjacent peaks, resembling the shape of a saddle. Contour lines dip and then rise, illustrating the terrain's configuration. Moving down to lower elevations, we have the valley. On a topographical map, a valley is depicted by V-shaped contour lines that converge along a watercourse. These lines indicate the terrain's descent into a lower elevation. The spacing between contour lines signifies the steepness of the valley walls. Now, let's talk about gorges. On a topographical sheet, a gorge is shown as narrow, closely spaced contour lines, forming a deep, elongated incision. These lines illustrate the steep and abrupt descent typical of a gorge. The tight convergence of contour lines represents the rugged topography. The cliff. A cliff, captured in contour lines, stands as a testament to nature's grandeur. A cliff is represented on a topographical map by closely packed contour lines forming a vertical pattern. This indicates a sharp change in elevation, reflecting the steep face of a cliff. The lines run perpendicular to the slope, emphasizing the abrupt drop. Transitioning to an escarpment, notice a series of parallel contour lines with consistent spacing. An escarpment is portrayed as a series of parallel contour lines with consistent spacing. These lines depict a steep slope or cliff, often marking the transition between different elevations. The uniform pattern signifies a continuous change in terrain. Now, let's explore a steep slope. A steep slope is illustrated on a topographical map by closely spaced contour lines forming a steep gradient. The lines run closely together, indicating a rapid change in elevation. The steeper the slope, the closer the contour lines. Moving on to the spur, on a topographical sheet a spur is depicted by contour lines radiating outward from higher elevations. These lines represent a ridge or projection extending from a peak or higher ground. The spacing and orientation of lines reveal the spur's shape and slope. Last but not least, the knoll. A knoll is shown on a topographical map by concentric contour lines encircling a small elevation. These lines form a circular or oval pattern, indicating a low, rounded hill. The spacing between lines conveys the knoll's gentle rise. And there you have it, a glimpse into the diverse world of topographical maps and the intricate language of contour lines. I hope this video helps you appreciate the beauty and complexity of the Earth's surface. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Until next time, continue map reading. Thanks.